Good morning, everybody. How is everybody today? I'm doing well. We have a nice, bright, sunny day, so that's going to really help along the way, huh? Today, I'm bringing you my cloth journal. I worked on this while we were on our cruise in January, and I worked on it, on the ship. So it's a little crude. I had what I had to work with, and yeah, and when I got home, I did the cover though. This is just a piece of quilted fabric that I had laying around, so I cut a piece off of it, and then I sewed the beads on, and some shells and a piece of coral. And then I have some pearl buttons and a couple little turquoise little chips on there as well. So it's just a small one. It is 5 by 6. So we'll open it up and take a look. Let me make sure I'm in frame because I did. There we go. I didn't change from my last video there, so so on the inside I've got some blue chain stitch embroidery on here. This represents the sea and of course the sun. And here I've got some rub-ons from Tim Holtz on there. And I took two pieces. I sewed on the front and back of each piece, and then I sewed them together. So there's actually 2 pages together here. Then over here, I just got a little collage. This is Mamagami paper that I made before we left, and just some, rusty muslin. I got some French knots, a little bit of a little branch there with some flowers on it. Over here is some little colored houses that represents, things that we saw. And this is my watercolor pencil. And then I went over it with my brush and kind of blended it in. And I've got some little branches hanging from up here. Over here I've got another, this is a stamp actually. And I colored it in with my my watercolor pencils. This is just some jelly print paper that I had, some French knots. Over here I've got a piece of a dried flower that I picked up. I don't know what it is, but and I put it on with collage medium. And then over here, this is more of my Mamagami paper, and it doesn't mean anything other than I was sewing some paper onto this piece of fabric. There's some stamping in the background. This is a stamp. And here's some little shells that we found. These two we found on the Fort Lauderdale beach while we were there. And this is a little chip that I had in my stash. Over here, this is our trip that we took, the Southern Caribbean, where we were when we came back, all that kind of stuff there. This is just like a sea. This is some sandpaper, and then this is some more jelly print paper that I had. This is a dried stem that I had already, and then some more shells that we found while we were there. Here is my sea, my sailboats, and some birds up there. And that, again, that's all with my watercolor pencil. This is another stamp, and then it's stamped and stenciled in the background. These little finishing touches, like this, the stamps and the stencils, those were done after we got back home. And then here's our boat, and our cabin was right there. And we were on the what were we on? Dolphin deck was number 9. So this was our ship. Enchanted Princess. This is just some stamping and some stenciling in the background. Here's another little hut. It's got a door and a palm tree in the sun, in the water, in the beach. So I've got that. I must tell you, my I didn't take any colored floss with me. I just took some black and some white pearl cotton along with me. And then I decided, well, I wanted colors. So what I did was I used my colored pencils to color my floss. Or my pearl cotton. And that worked out kind of cool. So I could get a few colors, different colors for my floss. This is just a collage from jelly print paper. Here, I just sewed it on with some cross stitches and put some French knots in there. This was our luggage tag here. Over here, I just got some more of that Mamagami paper here. I got some beads, some stamping, another stamp there. There's a very light stamping in the background here, as you can see. And these were just like little shell chips that I had here at home. Collect Beautiful Moments and Best Day Ever. And this is a piece of coconut fiber that we picked up off the beach. I thought that was really cool. I got a pretty nice sized piece of that, so I'll be looking forward to using that more for sure. And then this is just a collage, different Mamagami paper. I've got some batik fabric here, some rusty and coffee dyed muslin on there as well. This represents my balcony. Can't you just see it? Come on. So whenever we were in our room, I was out on that balcony, and I just loved every second of it. But we had, of course, glass panel down here, and then this was the rail that went across. And then, of course, this was a nighttime, so I used Mamagami paper here and just embroidered some little stars on there. So that was my nighttime at sea view there. And then this back page here is just some doodle embroidery piece of 2 pieces of jelly print paper, and then some more of those little shells that we found on the beach. So that is my little book from my cruise. Started the year out nice, and then we came home. So anyway, I hope you like this. Just a little something I wanted to show you. I needed to take some kind of project with me. Of course, I can't just sit still and not do anything. So I figured I would do this. And so that's my good little memento from our cruise this year. Okay, guys. Thanks so much for stopping by today. Thanks so much for subscribing and liking and commenting and all those kind of things like that. I've got a couple more coming up, so watch for those, and take care, everybody. Thanks. Bye.